I hope by watching this infomercial, you will be much more excited about the 51st International Eucharistic Congress in Cebu. As someone who has attended several Eucharistic Congresses, I tell you, it is quite an experience. It really deepens your understanding about the significance of the Eucharist in your life, and it awakens your faith, especially since we are surrounded by thousands of people who share our faith. Now, may we call the 51st International Eucharistic Congress President, Most Reverend Jose Palma, for his opening remarks.
Thank you so much, LB Go and Father Joe Kilong. Your Eminence Cardinal Chito Taglay, Your Eminence Ricardo Cardinal Vidal, Your Excellency, the Most Reverend Giuseppe Pinto, our Papal Nuncio, Your Excellency, Bishop Milo Vergara, Your Excellency, Bishop Dennis Villarojo, our beloved members of the clergy, and in a very special way, you, our dear friends in the media. Mayong buntag, good morning, magandang umaga po. When we arrived, there was a downpour, a heavy rain. So I thought, can we have a good number of participants, of friends for this second National Press Conference? Now when I said this room, I said not even a strong rain could stop the press conference. And I'd like to thank you most sincerely for participating in this National Press Conference. As mentioned, it's just like 5 months and 12 days, and we will celebrate the 51st International Eucharistic Congress. When Pope Benedict XVI announced on June 17, 2012, that the Philippines, and in particular the city of, or the Archdiocese of Cebu, will host the 51st International Eucharistic Congress, we who are there, we Filipinos in particular, said, what a wonderful blessing for our country and our people. And we thought it is indeed a blessing because we can gather and thank the Lord for the gift of the Eucharist. Many of you would recall that Cardinal Rosales made mention that the discovery of the Philippines is associated with an immediate celebration of Mass. And so when we think of being able to celebrate the Eucharist with participants from, say, 150 countries, we thought that's a blessing. And when we also think of the opportunity to reflect on the implications of the Eucharist, in particular, its way of being able to dialogue in mission with the poor, with culture, with the youth, then we know, and with other religions, then we know this indeed is a blessing. And as an expression of many blessings, it was mentioned that just the other day in Cebu, we had the opportunity to gather because our Secretary General was appointed bishop and ordained just the other day, Bishop Dennis Villarojo. Many were joking as he said, the former Secretary General of the Dublin Eucharistic Congress was made bishop 2 years after the Congress. But in the case of Bishop Dennis, even before the Congress, he was already made bishop, you know. His only request was, Bishop, can I stay first in my parish until after the Eucharistic Congress because it's rather, I would be too busy transporting or carrying my things if I have to move to another parish. I said, stay put where you are because Eucharistic Congress is important. That's so. Anyway, and also just this thought. One speaker, Robert Barron, speaker for the Congress, was also appointed bishop. From Chicago, he will become auxiliary bishop of LA. So I said, wow, this Congress is certainly showing a lot of blessings. When last September 25 to 28, delegates from around 50 countries came to Cebu for the final planning. And when they see the pavilion, which is practically complete, then they said, oh, this is a blessing, because rain or shine, we will celebrate the Eucharistic Congress in that pavilion built precisely for the Congress. I told the participants, I said, I don't know why, but I have a dream that there will be no earthquake and typhoons, in January. Just the same, they were commenting on the blessing of so many people volunteering for the Congress. And they see a lot of hope, a lot of smiles, a lot of joy. This, we thought, is a blessing. Today, we're happy because we realize we in the Philippines are the host. It's not just Cebu. No? It's we in the Philippines. That's why, with Bishop Milo, in the media, and with all of you, especially with all of you, reminding people that this is our celebration. We are the host. And when bishops assure us that they will send the priests, we were thinking, yes, we might be able to gather the biggest number of priests for the Eucharistic Congress. I remember Cardinal Filones said, if there is one sacrament so closely related with the Congress, with the Eucharistic Congress, it is also the priesthood. And so just for today, may I thank you most sincerely for coming over and for making it known that we in the Philippines are ready, that we in the Philippines are excited. At first, like Bishop Dennis, I was anxious, but now I am excited. And so, as you come, we thank you because you are our friends who can make the people really believe and own this Congress. This is ours. With our prayers, with our support, with our participation, with our presence, this can truly become a grace-filled event, one that would be peaceful and memorable and spiritually fruitful, one that is a blessing to us and also to those who would come. So once again, daghan kayong salamat for coming over. God bless us all.